pushing the ball. Greg, we could see a track meet tonight.
Two of the top fast break teams in the league, Kevin. As far as keys, limiting turnovers is going to be big because they each want to get out and run when they get the chance.
And a look at the starters for the Hornets. The forwards are Hayward and Washington. The guard pair, Ball and Rozier. And it's Williams at the 5 down low. Basket counts.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
And a little bit of showmanship from Ball on that slam, displaying some athletic ability.
The shot by Curry, no good. Ball, the pass to Rozier. Here's Ball. Draymond Green. And so Green will bring it up for the Warriors. No one near Curry as he lets it go. And the Warriors miss again. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, Kevin, Steve Kerr gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He told me they have to lean on their postgame tonight. He wants them to get the ball into the block each time down the floor and pound those guys inside. Sounds like this could be a real physical battle, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Here's Washington. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And continuing to press their advantage. They're not taking their foot off the gas.
Washington against Green. 6 to shoot. Wiggins inside the line. And too long on the shot.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
It's stolen by Curry. Green dishes to Curry. The pass to Wiggins. Again, Wiggins missing. And here's Sharp. Good momentum, 8 straight points. During last offseason, the Hornets decided to part ways with their coach of the past 4 years.
Always a tough decision, and this is a critical time for Charlotte. They've got a tremendous young core. They think their time is now, and they want to make a bold move with the new hire. And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoided fouling, and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
And once Rozier spots that hole in the defense, he just doesn't hesitate, just sends the ball to an open shooter.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
And for Terry Rozier, all of his efficiency numbers are way up the last couple years. Here's a guy who was just 37% from the field during his time in Washington.
The Warriors making a switch here. Poole's checked in. Here's Poole on the inbound, and he lays it up and in.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
And the numbers of Terry Rozier. As you mentioned, they're getting better bit by bit, Greg.
Scary Terry's three-point shooting is way up. That helps big time. With experience, Rozier isn't forcing things offensively, becoming a much better decision-maker.
Jonathan Kuminga, he's checked in for the Warriors. The Hornets also with a sub. Oubre's checked in. Warriors trailed by 9. Wiggins outside. Ball against Poole. Back to Thompson. Shot clock at 6. Sinks the three-pointer.
Whenever the ball leaves Clay's hands, it is the same every single time. You always feel like it's going in. He's that good of a shooter.
Now, here's Ball. Inside, Rozier. Back to Ball. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Poole against Ball. Passes it to Rozier. Shot from 12. And it's Ball, that time on the assist by Rozier. Ball's got 8 points.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
It also allows them to play inside out, which will make them even more difficult to defend.
Now here's Wiggins. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Poole with no one around. And another three for Golden State.
An unselfish wing who continues to evolve as a playmaker. Wiggins shows he's more than just a scorer.
Ball, the pass to Williams. And finished off by Williams.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now here's Wiggins. Pass to Kuminga. 55 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Looney kicks to Wiggins. A second chance effort. Here's Kuminga. No good. Shot missing. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. In the corner, it's Oubre. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got his 5th assist in this one. Thompson outside. Poole finds Looney. Now here's Wiggins. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Lamelo Ball picks one up.
And this is encouraging. Wiggins looking committed to shooting and forcing the D to compromise.
It's his first trip to the line. Second free throw, no good. And so it's Williams who brings it up for Charlotte. 10-point lead. Deep 2 from Ball. The Warriors pull it in. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. And again, no good by Golden State. Lamelo Ball getting it done for the Charlotte Hornets. He was a true standout at the offensive end, both with his scoring and his passing. We'll get right back to the action when we...
Here we go. Make some noise, fans, for your...
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Looking at what we've seen from the Hornets, what do you think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
So on the floor for Charlotte to start this second quarter. Ball is the point with Bouknight on the wing. Washington out there with Cody Martin. And it's Richards in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Iguodala. Oh, and it's sent back by Washington. DiVincenzo can't hit it. Hornets leading by 12. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, you may not know this, but Gordon Hayward was a 2-time Indiana State singles champion in tennis. He says, in high school, I was better at tennis than basketball, but I've always loved hoops more. Thankfully, I was able to grow throughout high school to get to the frame I have now. He has certainly filled out in the NBA. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, he sure has. He's been a terrific player to watch and follow. The injury is significant, but he continues on. David thanks. Buries it from three-point range.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Pass to Washington. Out left to the wing. Bouknight passes to Washington. Deep 2 from Ball. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Payton kicks to Iguodala. They double-team Iguodala. Three-pointer, Payton. The shot that time, not on target. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. They've led by as many as 14 points. GA with their 4th title, the combination of Steph, Clay, and Draymond Green, the single most successful trio in the last half-century in the NBA.
And some would argue the best trio of all time. The most wins in the finals ever by a trio who've each made an All-NBA team.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Green, he's checked in for JaMychal Green. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Thompson in for Gary Payton. Richards passes to Bouknight. Here's Oubre. Ring shot on the way. Thompson with the rebound. Warriors trailed by 12. Lets it go from 11. It's tipped. Washington against DiVincenzo. And yes, it's good. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for Charlotte. That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Washington kicks to Martin. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Here's Richards. Guarded by Green. And it's Washington missing. Golden State's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Up top, DiVincenzo. Covered by Oubre. Got a hand on it. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. Devon Looney is checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Williams, he's checked in for Nick Richards. Hayward comes in for Cody Martin. Terry Rozier's checked in for Kelly Oubre. And Ball subbed in for Bouknight.
Another hand up, nation. Let's hear it for your Warriors, Junior James.
Here's Thompson. That one wide left. To the paint. Here's Washington. Here's Ball. Warriors with the rebound. On its way from Curry for 2. Finally gets one to fall. He's now 1 for 5 with his first make. Richard, safe to say you were a pretty good defender in your day. So tell me, who was the most difficult player you had to defend?
I've had to guard some of the best scorers in NBA history. Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James. But there is nobody like Kevin Durant. His height, his skill set. KD is probably the most unguardable player we've ever seen.
All Hall of Famers. Wow.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Kuminga bounce pass. Tipped away. Taken away by Williams. Here's Washington. And so the ball is out of bounds. Rozier touched him last.
Let's just say they weren't on the same page there. I'm sure he was expecting that pass.
Andrew Wiggins checked in for the Warriors. Poole comes in for Curry. Poole the pass to Thompson. Now Wiggins. The pass to Poole. A baseline J, and he drops that one in. Poole's got 7.
And throw move there. Finds a way to gain some separation against the much taller defender.
Okay, look. That move right there is a product of repetition. He's worked on that, and it pays off over that little larger defender.
For your Warriors, you.
Charlotte leading by 9.
That's how you throw down.
Here's Ball. Over to the left wing. Washington finds Williams. Takes it off the glass. He's got 7.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Rozier against Thompson.
I admire Thompson's toughness. He gets it from his dad and from his mom.
Yeah, his mom played volleyball in college. His dad was the first overall pick in 1978. Played in the league for 13 seasons. You know what that's called? Good genetics.
JaMychal Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. Iguodala comes in for Green. Smith checked in for Charlotte. Back to Washington. Smith on the wing. Shoots over Poole. Misses off the right angle. Warriors trailed by 9. Here's Here's Wiggins, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Personal foul.
Hit the aggressor there and getting rewarded for it.
At the line
Love
for the
watching
Dogs,
Wiggins get
Andrew
inside
Wiggins.
and draw the call.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Peyton, he's checked in for Thompson. The Hornets also with the sub. Ball's checked in for Dennis Smith. And the basket by Peyton.
And made possible by a heads-up play defensively at the other end.
Ball from long range. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Rozier's got his 4th assist in this one. And the shot is good. The Hornet lead has been cut to just 7 on the basket from Poole.
And how about the move he made there to come up and get himself clear in the lane for the deuce?
And so it's Charlotte.
The first half with a score, your Warriors.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, can't tell you what a start for Lamelo Ball. Points, 5 assists, and 2 steals. Shaq, your thoughts on the Hornets?
They're going to work in the paint. Doing a great job. Good portion of it.
That's all for now.
Nation, time to make some.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Man, we're seeing a tremendous game from Lamelo Ball.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And it's a role we don't always see him in, but he's done a great job tonight getting the rest of his team involved.
The core of this team all out there. Curry and Thompson in the backcourt with Green at the 4. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Looney. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. And good that time. Ball's got 19 points.
And he's really a smart offensive player. You have to respect Ball's strong sense for when to take that jumper.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
He's doing everything he can to put this game to bed. And great score there to help his team.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Of course, the Warriors' offense stands out for its emphasis on ball movement. Coach Steve Kerr says if you get to touch the ball and be a part of the action, whether it's as an assist man, ball mover, shooter, dribbler, the more people who are involved in the offense, the more powerful it becomes. Kevin, strength in numbers indeed.
As has always been the case for his offense, the more the better. And it's worked for him. DA, thanks. Nick Richards, he's checked in for the Hornets. Thompson against Rozier. Here's Curry with the 3. Offensive rebound. Looney. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
Ball, the pass to Richards. Curry on the wing. Rozier defending. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Passes it to Richards. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got his 7th assist in the game. Timeout called the Warriors. You spent 2 seasons, Richard, with LeBron James in Cleveland. What was it like to play with LeBron?
Well, I like to think that LeBron was playing with me the entire time. That's the way I viewed it, but it was amazing.
I should have reworded that. I'm sorry, my mistake.
Thank you. I think LeBron James was outstanding to play with just from a camaraderie standpoint, and he always wanted to make the right pass, which, you know, for pundits, they complain about it, but for a teammate, you love it. You love playing with a guy that tries to play the right way night in and night out.
His understanding of the game must be off the charts, correct?
It is so ridiculous the way that he just sees the game before it's happening. He is easily one of the smartest players that I have ever been around.
Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for the Warriors. The Hornets also changing it up. Washington's checked in for Nick Richards. Gordon Hayward comes in for Oubre. And Ball subbed in for Dennis Smith.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
And if they want to come back in this game, look, they got to clean up those mistakes.
getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Ball with the bucket. Ball's got 24 points.
And I love Ball's awareness. When the mid-range J is available, he is more than happy to take it.
Washington against Curry. And it's been a while, but he finally gets one to go.
And with that one, it ends an 11-0 run by Charlotte.
You know, Richard, had to be extra special for Steph Curry to set the three-point record in New York.
Yeah, doing it in the Mecca, sold-out arena. The previous two record holders there, December 15th, 2021, a great day in the career of Steph Curry, the history of the NBA.
Warriors trailed by 16. DiVincenzo passes to Curry. Wiggins outside. Fires from deep. And the call will be against Lamelo Ball. That'll be his second foul of the game. Some changes for Golden State. JaMychal Green, he's checked in for Kevon Looney. And Kuminga's subbed in for Andrew Wiggins. Green kicks to Green. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got 6.
Nice timing on the pass from Green, finding the open guy with ease.
Charlotte calls timeout. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
From 12 feet out, ball finds Williams. And the Hornets miss again. Warriors trailed by 11. And he goes in for the dunk.
Strong to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing out.
Ball against Poole. Rozier the pass to Williams. Green with the block.
When you talk about the best defensive players of this era, you have to talk about Draymond Green.
And now Ball pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Charlotte. The Warriors making a switch here. Payton's checked in. And then for Charlotte, Nick Richards. He's checked in for Williams. Cody Martin comes in for Washington. And Bouknight comes in for Rozier. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. Oubre is checked in for Ball.
Checking in for the away team, Kelly Oubre Jr.
Off the inbound. Shot is good. And the Charlotte lead is cut down now to just 9 in the basket from Payton.
Nice little draw up there from the inbounds play to get them an easy bucket.
And the Hornets call time here.
For so long, the Golden State Warriors were waiting to be back at full strength. But when one guy comes back, it seems like another goes down. The injury bug has been a real challenge for them.
So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Williams is checked in for Nick Richards. PJ Washington comes in for Cody Martin. Rozier, he's checked in for Oubre.